frozen pizzas, specifically Wild Mike's frozen pizzas. They were generous enough to sponsor this video. Daddy's getting paid. We're gonna do a little bracket for him today. We gotta give 2 of these a bye on the tournament just because there's 6 here. We gotta do the first round draft picks. What are we doing? Obviously, we're giving pepperoni a bye, the undisputed goat of pizzas, and we're giving the combination. Meat. I love meat. I love meat in my mouth, and that one has the most meat on it. So those are getting first round buys. One thing that I have to say that I really with Wild Mike's about is they give you these little packets. You got some Italian seasoning, you get some red pepper flakes. Sprinkle these on first before we get the bracket going. What did they want me to say? Pizzeria style pizza at home. No artificial flavors. As much as I love artificial flavors, it's nice to have a fresh pizza that you can just make in the oven. Check their website, Wild Mike's website. I'll put it on the screen. Check them out. They have like a location finder so you can buy this. I like this. I like that they give you little seasoning packets. Get a little bit of this on them. Oh, that was a lot. Oops. Look at that. Those pizzas look delicious. They are paying me to say that, but they genuinely do. And again, if you're mad at me for a sponsored video, 1, Daddy's getting paid. How you mad at that? Number 2, it's frozen pizza. Dude, we all love it. So let's get these ones with the buys out of here. They also showed me this fun little pizza cutter. I like that. First battle of the first round. David versus Goliath here. The giant cheese pizza versus, let me look at what this one is. I'll do good branding. The little uncured pepperoni pizza, personal pan pizza. Hell yeah. We're gonna cut into these. See how well this pizza cutter works. I feel like I'm at a real New York pizza, New York. I got a pizza slice here. That's kind of what this is like those fancy ones that they use at real pizzerias. So if you want to cosplay working in a pizzeria, Wild Mike's has got you. I cooked this one in the air fryer too, so that should be good. Get a nice little slice on that. We'll keep that in there for some product placement. 1 bite, everyone knows the rules. Dave Portnoy hotel room. Nice sag. I like the sauce on these. It looks like a Ninja Turtles pizza. It's very aesthetically pleasing. I'm also starving. Shit, I'm rocking with the cheese. Let's do a bite of this personal pan. I'm telling you, those flavor packets on there, game changer. Go back. I really like that. This is a damn good cheese pizza, I will say. But the personal pan, I cooked in the air fryer, got a little crispier. I like that. It's convenient, and you get 2 of them in a package, so that's pretty tight. It takes about 5 minutes less time to cook this than it does this. That's a pro for the personal pan. As far as the cheese pizza goes, it could feed a family, which is convenient if you have one. Personally, I don't. I have a girlfriend in the other room that's dying to eat something because I've been starving her all morning, waiting for me to make this video. But I think for the convenience factor and the fact that it has pepperoni on it, I'm a real for toppings. I'm gonna have to give this one to the personal pan. A true David and Goliath story. We're talking Cinderella story here, guys. 1 seed, big pizza. You think it's gonna go all the way, but just the convenience of a tiny pizza. And that's not to say this is bad. I could house this whole pizza in about 5 minutes. But just personally, if I had to pick between the 2, I'm eating 2 of the personal pans. Those are pretty good. Personal pan pizza. You're moving on. Cheese pizza. Unfortunately, you fought hard, and maybe in a different matchup, you'd have some better luck, but you're going against a real tiny juggernaut here. Second battle of the first round. Appetizers. We got jalapeno versus cheese. I'm very pumped on these. Very pumped. I love a little breadstick. Fill it with some cheese. You got me. Fill it with something a little more than cheese, like maybe some jalapenos. You got me. You give it a bite. Appears to be the jalapeno one. They've been sitting for a second, so the cheese is kind of congealed, but if you get them out of the air fryer nice and piping hot, you're gonna have a cheese stretch for days. Let's give the regular cheese one a go. These are good. They're just good. Oh, the dough is incredible. If we had ranch to dip it in, we ran out. Maybe some marinara sauce, quite the hors d'oeuvre. The jalapeno adds a nice little balance. Not spicy. I wouldn't say it's spicy, so if you're afraid of spice, I wouldn't steer too far away from these. They're real good. The classic cheese, it's a very nostalgic taste. It does taste like you actually go to like a local pizza spot when you were like 8 and get the breadsticks. And I really enjoy that. And for the nostalgia factor alone, I think I'm gonna have to give it up to the regular breadsticks. shocking upset here. I was going into this thinking that the jalapeno ones are gonna be the better ones, and they are good on their own, but I think that right now in my personal headspace, the nostalgia is really hitting me, and I appreciate that from those. So regular breadsticks, you're moving on. Jalapeno, hate to see you go, but I love to see you walk away. First battle of the second round, classic, staple, pepperoni versus tiny pepperoni. Another David and Goliath battle here. Also, I broke this pizza, I dropped it on the ground, so it cooked a little bit. Also, a little crispy. I like that. I like that this crust can get a little crispy. A little crispy. Cut into these, just dig into it. That legit looks like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle slice of pizza. So I'm with that. If you bring a frozen pizza to a logical conclusion, you're getting the Wild Mike's pepperoni pizza. It is genuinely, I know they're paying me to say this, but that is genuinely one of the best frozen pizzas I've ever had. So, props to them. You know, it's a personal pizza, you know, it's convenient. But in this specific matchup, you're going up against a classic. This is, I don't know basketball players, but the little one's gonna be your little lunch, or maybe like a late night snack. It's a little treat. I don't need a full pizza, but I just need a little something in my belly. That's what you use that for. This one, on the other hand, is a feast. Split it with your girlfriend. Eat half of it, and then sneak one more pizza and leave her with 3. That's how good this is. So unfortunately, as much as I do really like the personal pan pizza, I'm gonna have to give it to the pepperoni. It's too good. So pepperoni, you're moving on. Personal pan, you fought valiantly. You just didn't have the juice to overcome such a dominant player in the field. Pepperoni. So I'm sorry to see you go. Final battle of the second round. Combination versus little popper things. I'm very stoked on this little combination pizza here. I'm only gonna do the one little slice like that. This is a jalapeno one that I ate on accident, but I'm counting it. Again, it's a delicious little appetizer. You do a pizza night with your lady, guys, or your boys. I don't care. Grab 3 of these pizzas or 2 of these pizzas. Grab some of these breadsticks. Throw the pizzas, 2 pizzas in the oven. Throw some of these in the air fryer. You're gonna have a night. This looks so good. That's good. This is a hangover pizza. Your lunch, this is the perfect size. You're not gonna overfill. You're not gonna feel disgusting afterwards. It's not too much food. Enough grease from the pepperoni and the sausage where it's gonna coat your tummy. You wake up, go get a Diet Coke from the gas station, come back, throw this in the oven, put on just the most slop show you can find, and then grub. Or home from the bar. This is a great med pack before you fall asleep. Throw this in the oven, eat it. You're gonna thank yourself in the morning. These might become a staple in my household though. If you're gonna have a pasta night, throw these in the air fryer, have a little side of them. If you really wanna get fancy, throw a little olive oil and some Parmesan on them. Now we're talking, we're elevating these. But on their own, they're fantastic also. This is a tough one, because they're both fantastic choices with 2 very different use cases. The hangover appeal of this doesn't negate the fact that you can just grab on this for lunch also. And as much as I would like to say that these are delicious, because they are a side dish or a snack, which I appreciate more than the next guy. But the versatility of the combination pizza is unmatched. You have a crazy dynamic duo going on here if you get them both. But for the sole fact that this could be a lunch, a dinner, a breakfast, a late night snack, you know, you could eat it at a wake, bring a couple of these out at your grandma's funeral. They'd be great there. I'm gonna go with the combination. It's an upset because these are heavy hitters, and I will gladly buy more of these after I run out of the 2 bags of them that are in my freezer right now. Because these are some of the best frozen breadsticks, if not the best frozen breadsticks I've ever had. Little breadsticks, guys, I'm sorry. I don't want to do this to you, but you're out. I'm sorry. Final battle, 2 1 seeds. Who saw it coming? Delicious pies. Everything from Wild Mike's has been delicious. Just check out their website. Support them because they support me. So, with your boy. Let's get into this. This is like this year's March Madness bracket, the way that these just all #1 seeds. That's a really good pie. Damn good pie. So is this one though. I rock with the combination heavy. The sausage is good on it. Similar use cases. The bigger pie, it is a little more versatile. You can throw some in the fridge. I'm sure this pizza would either taste really good cold, because it's got that like thicker pizzeria style crust, which is a benefit. I like that. I love a good slice of cold pizza. And number 2, they also probably would reheat well. Throw them in the air fryer, throw them in the microwave for a little bit. They probably taste just as good when they're fresh. Similar use cases once again. Hangovers, lunches, pizza dates, pizza parties, wakes, funerals, marriages, quinceañeras, 4th of July parties, you know, St. Patrick's Day, you could eat a couple of these. I don't know, they're just good. I will say, as much as I like the sausage here, their pepperoni is delicious. Like, I think it says uncured on this. I don't know what that means. But the actual pepperoni has so much flavor alone that I just want more pepperoni on this. And if you're not a fan of pepperoni or you're more of a sausage fan, I would go with the combination for sure. Because the combination is still delicious. But personally, I like heavy pepperoni flavor. Throw some banana peppers on this and you got a fantastic pie. And for that, I gotta give it to the pepperoni pizza. It's a tough fought battle here from both contestants. It is about a buzzer beater away from a tie to a win. This is overtime we're talking. Two champions at work. And on a different day, could have caught me saying that one was gonna win. But today, I'm feeling the pep. Unfortunately, combination. Got a chance next year. That's all I'm saying. All right, that's the bracket. Thanks, Wild Mikes, for sponsoring this video and letting me talk with food in my mouth for 45 minutes in front of a camera. Thanks for paying me to do that. Check them out with them because they support me. Rock with your boy. See you in the next one.